I'm Dr. James LePage. I'll be teaching today's session. Suppose you're out in the community. You're at your church, you're at an office building, you're in an elevator, and you run into somebody and you find out they either own a business, or they're the boss of the business, or they hire people at a business that you're interested in working at. What are you going to do in that situation? In those situations, it's important that you have what we are going to call a personal commercial. A personal commercial is a quick, efficient way of describing who you are and what kind of skills you have. It's designed to be given in a very quick period of time, less than a minute, even better if it's 30 seconds. Basically, you're going to run into somebody, you realize you want them to know about you. You're going to tell them your personal commercial. Now, a personal commercial is different than a resume. It has a lot of the same elements in it, but it's much more conversation. A resume lists out, is a formal document that lists out all of the things you want them to know, the dates that you worked at a place, the companies, the addresses, who your supervisors were, how long you worked at places. A personal commercial, however, is a quick conversation that allows you to focus on who you are, what your skills are, and what your goals are. Again, within a very short 30-second period of time. Because you don't know how long you're going to have with that person. The goal of the personal commercial is to get them interested in you. It's for them to go, hey, this is the kind of guy I need to talk more about. It's to get that individual interested in your skills so that then you can ask if you can come by and talk to them more about the jobs that they may have available. To develop a personal commercial, you have to review your skills. You've got to review your examples. You've got to know what kind of job you're looking for, because those are the kind of things that you want to put out there quickly so that an employer can recognize you're the kind of person who can do the job. I'm going to give you an example that comes from a veteran that we have that's done one of these. I'm looking for a job in an office. I have more than 5 years of general office and clerical experience and performed administrative assistant work for 4 managers. I have experience carrying out data entry for a medical office, inputting data, and cross-checking for accuracy. I organized files and schedules. I kept the office stocked and picked up supplies. I received an award for excellence performance for my office manager. I'm familiar with PCs, copiers, and fax machines, and I'm trained in Microsoft Office Suite. I can type 40 to 50 words per minute. I'm comfortable working with little supervision. I'm dependable, efficient, and well organized. Now, when you think about that, it's a lot like a more detailed version of the tell me about yourself question that we've talked about. But it's very focused, and it's very focused on getting that employer to see that you have the skills that are needed. So what I want everyone to do is to review your skills, review your examples, and work on creating a personal commercial. Once you've created your personal commercial, you need to go out and use it. And there's several times that your personal commercial will be useful on the job search. The first is the one we've already discussed, the most obvious. When you meet somebody in the community, when you find somebody who runs a business that you're interested or works at a business that you're interested, telling them your personal commercial at that time gets them excited about you as a possible employee. But there's several other opportunities that you can use your personal commercial. One of those is with your network, with your family and friends who are helping you look for work. By letting them know, by telling them your personal commercial, it helps them understand the kind of work that you do, the kind of work you've done, and also the kind of work you're looking for. And so that helps them focus when they're out in the community and looking, and they possibly see a job while they're out at the grocery store or out at their job or out driving around. They may say, hey, that sounds like the kind of work that he said he could do. So giving them your personal commercial, telling them it is also very important. You can also use it during your cold calls. When you're just calling up employers, finding out if they have openings or they might have openings in the future. By leading off with your personal commercial, that's a great way to quickly tell them about yourself and get them interested quickly. And we talked about, in cold call section, we talked about having a script, knowing what you're going to say. Personal commercial can be a great way of using your skills and presenting your skills. Finally, some veterans like to actually type out their personal commercial. They'll put it on a small index card, or they'll keep it on a separate piece of paper. And sometimes they'll hand those out when they go to job fairs. Because job fairs is an important area to also use your personal commercial, because you've got employers there. They only can talk to you for about a minute. You need to go in fast, and you've got to be able to describe yourself and get them excited. And it doesn't hurt that when you're handing over a resume, you also hand over a copy of your personal commercial. Gives them a chance to go, oh yeah, that's the guy who told me all of this information, and I've got his resume right here. The personal commercial's goal is to get you into an interview. The interview gets you the job, but that personal commercial helps get you to that interview by getting the employer excited about you, about the skills you have, about the experience you have. So the personal commercial's goal is to increase your chance of getting hired.